What's up, Burn here, Coming 101. Give me a little short review. Remember I told you last night I went toy hunting. There was some extra accessories, and I found a couple accessories for my Triceraton here. Okay. So I had this toy as a kid, and once again, I really don't know what happened to some of my stuff. I really don't. And I told you about a kid named David that used to come in here and steal stuff out of my rooms when we were kids. And then now so I'm trying to grab all the stuff I can that I once had and trying to bring them back and complete all my toys. For example, I had that gun for a long time. And then I found a belt. My friend had his belt, and I had to try and explain to him because he thought this was the Rat King belt, which I couldn't understand because the rats are just like right there dead. Yes, that's true. There's dead rats wrapped their tail around each other into the belt. Yeah. Symbolize bombs, pockets for everything else. These are always tricky to put in because like the hole is on the other side, so you can't really get it fully on there unless you use if you know any tweezers or something, you could actually squeeze them together and make sure the hole goes in perfectly so his belt will stay on. This one's Shoate 1990. As you can see, the really nice painted color of the metallic for a shield. Kind of makes you wonder how he puts that on with that big old head of his. You see his face. Now, they actually did this character in the original, I don't know what has to say, 90s. I believe that's the one where there's Dark Dawn going around being like Batman. But he's him, and the Shogun or the Shogun was part of it. I was not too impressed by it because it didn't really have that feeling to it. But the Triceratons are actually pretty wicked, especially in the 2000s. Those, when they took over the world, and especially the new version, was absolutely friggin' mind-blowing. And they upgraded them and everything. Looks so cool. There's a little armor on his hands. I would like to make those. Seriously, I would like to make these hand ones. But anyways, I found this gun, same place where I found the belt. They're a little hard to put on because his hands are so small. So you gotta get in just right. So you had to tilt it to the side, slide into the hole right there. But like I said, these are so tight to put on to have them hold the accessory, but once you get them on, man, they stay on. They don't come off or anything, which is good. Maybe the new line of Ninja Turtles should watch this video and realizing maybe we should make hands like that, because the weapons are so skinny, so narrow, and their hands are doesn't even hold. It doesn't have that cup feel to it. So the new stuff just needs to learn how to hold weapons way better. The only difference I wish they kind of did, let's see, there is no joints at the wrist, so, see, the belt just came right off. Yeah, so, I'll just show you. So you gotta put this in properly. Gotta get that little tweezers, and then get that little piece right there, the front part of that, in there. Just right now. If it was the opposite, like the regular Ninja Turtles belt, it would be a little bit easier to do it too, because you actually can see it and get a good grip of it. This one's so difficult to put on sometimes, especially Slash. Oh my god, that belt drove me nuts to put on. But I'll put them on later. But luckily we got a cool looking movement tail, which I've been seeing a lot of this toy everywhere, and they don't have the tail. And I went online on eBay and I noticed this guy was selling this toy without the tail for like almost like 20 to 40 bucks. I'm like, you gotta be an idiot to do that. Just the thigh that moves, that's about it. But they definitely like upgraded him. Like I said, he looks a lot better now. But yeah. And of course, once again, if the legs, if you go like this, like the He-Man thing I was telling you about, when you shake the legs and the legs wobbles a little bit, you might not want to get that because it's about to break. Sometimes it'll have little scratches here and there, but kind of hoping they made a Triceraton's like a vehicle, like some kind of a spaceship for these guys. We all thought that he would be in Ninja Turtles 3, the video game, but nope. It was just a cover. However, I can show you this. Right there. Know the differences. A little more Star Trek-y than anything. And this one looks like more like a warrior feel to it. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, seriously, like, I mean, we got a few upgrades and he looked pretty sweet, but I like the armor for this one. And he actually balanced it nicely. The weapons are not even too heavy for him. The tail actually will help him stand up a little bit more too. So it was a pretty nicely made toy, actually. I don't know what happened here. What the hell? A little example also, if you guys have like a box of turtle toys and you just put them on top of each other, please don't do that. At least put them in nicely, like maybe like a Ziploc bag or something, like the jewelry bag and everything, if they could fit nicely. Because if you put toy on top of toy on top of toy, it's going to like damage the paint job, and sometimes it will crush their arms or whatever. But be very gentle with your toys if you're a collector, or at least have them out on a shelf complete or something. I don't know, just do something. However, since I mentioned his name, there is another version of this guy. And I know where you're pretty sure you know where I'm going with this one. Ooh, sorry, I just woke up. So, the Shogun version is another one out there, which is costing like $200. It's pretty expensive out there. He's a green version of him, which is pretty cool. Look, I mean, I came across with him at a collector store, and he wanted for like $35, which I was like, yeah. And I was kind of hoping to get him, but I didn't have the money. And I told the guy to hold it for me so I could go back home and then come back and get it. And I came back, and of course some guy got it for a little bit cheaper, which that kind of ticked me off, because I told the guy, I'll be right back. But yeah, that kind of ticked me off, so I could have had a Shogun Triceraton for cheap. Didn't have no weapons though, but it was in good shape. Nothing was broken, nothing was scratched, and that happened. So next time you tell someone to hold it for you, and they don't, just remember that, because next time you see a toy and they have it, try to buy it or try to or hide it somewhere or something, because I guarantee that person will not hide it unless there's money flash in his face, and he'll just scream give it to the person, which that really ticks me off when people do that. So, you know what? I got an idea. You know what? Since we're talking about it, same store. Check that out. I finally have one. Now he's missing a few things. He's missing his shoulder pads, or his armor pads on his shoulders, and on his legs. No weapons. A little weird on the back of the paint job. But the thing is, I own one, finally. Now, he's actually based on a comic book, which I am pretty sure I reviewed it. I'm not sure if I did. Got it for cheap, thank God. You can see a little paint job over here. It was kind of scratched up. So whoever owned this toy, what the hell? But him and the other one I was been talking about, they go together. Like kind of like a Bebop Rock City kind of feel to it. But yeah, when he showed it to me, I was like, oh my God, I must get this right now. 1994 Morgan Studio Playmates toys. It's just, I had to have it. Now, if I find like 5 of these, yeah, you better believe I'm going to keep those. If I find 4 of those, the green version, you better believe I'm going to get those. It's like one of those things, like, make your army out of rare turtle toys. Or any rare toys out of. You see, it moves from his hip. So you can't see his teeth, so let me turn off the light. There you go. Yeah. Not sure what's going on with his tail or his butt. He had some veiny legs. So, might as well. I was thinking about, like, when can I bring him in a review? And I was like, you know what, since we're talking about him and the Shogun version, let's talk about him. I do have a silver Shogun of Michelangelo and Leonardo, and I believe April. So I did a review on those. So I was about to do these guys as well, and I will put those reviews underneath this one. Somebody mentioned they want to see the other ones real quick. I'll put his review on the bottom. His review on the bottom as well. So I do this, and I slowly put it in there, but if I can find another one of those little collector cases, I'll put him solo in it. But there you guys have it. So, those of you who are also heart collectors, how much did you guys pay for yours? How much did you pay for the Shogun version? Yeah, so hope you like this review. Hope you know what's out there. And this is only, from what I know, there's only one of a kind of this guy right here. Like, there's no different print colors that I seen or know of. He never been re-released or anything like that. But he was in a couple of comic books with the Ninja Turtles when Turtles went back in time. Kind of like a Ninja Turtles 3, but a little better. And he was one of the villains, and it was absolutely pretty crazy. So, yeah. So tell me guys what you guys think about these guys. I want to hear them. Hopefully I can find another Shogun version, because yeah, I'm still kicking my own butt today for not having the money ready for that. But what can you do? But anyways, so that is it for now. Yeah, to be continued. I know a lot of people are like, well, he's not the Shogun version. Like, I know that. Like I said, just started talking about him, and then I started talking about the Shogun version. So I'm like, well, Shogun version, let's bring him out. You know what I mean? So I know this is not a Shogun version. I know he's not worth that much money like the regular or the second print Shogun green skin body. But yeah, I was like I said, I just thought, well, let's bring him out since we're talking about Shogun. So that is it for now. To be continued, we will see him again, and we'll definitely see him again once I find like his accessories and his armor, because just having an accessory alone for this guy is like $30 to $60. The highest I seen was around $85 just for one accessory. It's insane. So I mean, maybe I could do something like this, because I found Hotspot's accessory, all of them, complete, for like $12. So maybe I could have that same look with this guy. I haven't seen his armor online or anything like that, so I know that ain't going to be easy to get. So, yeah. And that is it for now. Let's go ahead and continue this later on. To be continued. And push like if you like this review. It does help out with the videos. Share this video out there. Tell your friends about my channel. And still working on the other ones. Don't worry, dude. I'm getting there with the weapons. So, that's it. Happy hunting, everyone. Laters.